the tape, the elder. All right, Lukowsky, 37 years of age, of Lucas DaCosta. And Lucas DaCosta will have a 2-inch reach advantage tonight in our feature fight.
This bout is brought to you by Tentmaster. Tentmaster has been helping all the good people of Kansas City do it in the dark for over 50 years. Fighting out of the blue corner, the American thoroughbred, Ira Lukowsky! And fighting out of the red corner, Lucas DaCosta! Here we go!
Nick Barron's busy tonight, reffing his 11th fight of the night. He's got 2 really good pro prospects on his hands. It's Lukowsky, it's DaCosta, we're underway. With these feints of Lukowsky. Oh, right hand by Lukowsky, sits DaCosta down early, and he's all over him.
10 seconds in, a right hand bombs on Lucas DaCosta. Big ground and pound.
Oh, these shots are heavy,
These are big shots. And they're big because it comes from posture. He's fully stood up as he's throwing down.
And there's the grappling.
Back take. This is over the chin of Lucas DaCosta. So he's okay so far from a choke. Here we see the pummeling of Lukowsky switching back and forth to try to get underneath the chin.
You're talking about a guy in DaCosta too that is very tough to finish.
Yeah, so far, DaCosta doing the right things to defend this rear naked choke, looking towards the elbow, pointing his chin towards the elbow crease. This will make it tough to finish the choke.
Very, very fast start to this round in our first pro fight. Lukowsky having great success so far against DaCosta.
DaCosta doing a good job of bridging to put weight on Lukowsky. Here Lukowsky's trying to look to reset and get a lower grip. He does so.
And DaCosta's a good grappler himself too. He likes to strike as well, but he's got some good skills on the mat.
You can tell here by the defense he's doing to defend this rear naked choke. He's doing the right things.
And there's Lukowsky still on the back of Lucas DaCosta right now. Got both hooks in. Looking to work, but yeah, DaCosta defending so far. Defensively responsible down there.
Yeah, doing the right things. He's fighting hands. Now, in order to not stay here, he needs to start untangling those feet. He's going for like a cheeky ankle look right now. It's tough to do. It hurts, but you know, that's something you can pull off on a white belt. But someone as experienced as Lukowsky, he probably has flexible ankles. He'll let him crank on that a little bit. But now he needs to fight the legs here like DaCosta's doing. Now he can turn in. Now he can turn in. Took a little too long. He can turn in. Yep, just like that. Use the fence.
He's back up. Lucas DaCosta fired up, says let's go.
Great defense.
Left hand by DaCosta.
Big right hand.
Lukowsky returns and he's back to the back. Relentless ground and pound. Look, DaCosta's still there though.
Yeah, DaCosta's not going anywhere. If I'm Lukowsky, I'm inviting him back to the feet. You can't miss with that right hand. It's a missile. DaCosta, I'm inviting him down to his guard.
Watch out for that up kick if you're Lukowsky. And there we go, he enters the guard there.
Yeah, Lukowsky obliges there, enters the guard. I don't know if I would have chose to do that. Oh, as I say that, he lands a cheeky little elbow there.
And how about the power of Lukowsky? It's coming through tonight.
And the problem is Costa's throwing good combinations. He just keeps his head, doesn't move his head. It's all on center line.
Good entry by DaCosta, but better defended by Lukowsky.
Yeah, double under, shakes it off quite easy. Some swelling now on the left eye of Lucas DaCosta.
And there's an explosion by DaCosta right there. These are 5-minute rounds here tonight, and this one's flying by.
Yeah, and that's just gonna make his eyesight, his vision worse as this fight goes on and make it even harder to see that right hand coming.
And you saw Lukowsky getting a little bit more wild with his shots.
Yeah, big reaction too. Lucas feinted a takedown. There was a big reaction from Lukowsky. Let's see if Lukowsky maybe punched himself out there trying to get the finish.
Good right hand by DaCosta.
He does look to be slowing down.
He's trying to turn the tide of this fight.
We hear the corner of Lukowsky say, hey, he's getting tired. And it looks to be, they don't look to be wrong. There's a visible pace switch now from Lukowsky. And there was a lot of action in those first 4 minutes.
Step in jab by DaCosta right there. He's on the mark. He's starting to find his shots, and there's a low blow. We're going to get a timeout, and that's going to give Lukowsky a bit of a break, but did eat a low blow right there, so.
Yeah, and this is good for Lukowsky. If I'm him, I'm maybe milking this a little bit. I'm saying, ow.
Why not?
Yeah, I'm saying, ow, and taking my sweet time here.
Yeah, I think he's going to do just that. He's this veteran of the game. I'll show you on the Major Pack replay one more time. It's the left kick of DaCosta, right between the legs.
Lukowsky throws a jab, and inside low kick goes a little high and hits the groin of Lukowsky.
You guys are in a little bit of motion, right?
That happens. It was during a punch.
Yep. And a veteran move by Lukowsky. Going to take his time.
And he's got a minute coming up of a break right after this. So, you know, sometimes there is an adrenaline dump. We've seen it time and time again. Someone gets a little trigger happy trying to get the finish, and then they don't, and then they're tired.
Don't let that impact.
And he says to Nick Behrens, he's good. He's ready to go.
Fight, gentlemen.
And we're back to it with under 30 seconds to go. And he explodes right out of the break.
And when you fight in explosions, when you fight in burst,
you see DaCosta egging him on. He says, come on, let's go. These guys are throwing down right now. Oh, big left hand. He's got DaCosta on wobbly legs.
Up.
Wow.
Good.
What a round.
Great fight. Great fight so far. Round 1 in the books. Lukowsky had a lot of success. He's fighting in explosions. He's fighting in burst. It reminds me earlier on the card we talked about Dante Boost. He used to fight like this. And when you do that, you do get tired. And we saw that. Luckily, there was, fortunately enough for him, there was a break he got to take. And now he's getting another minute break here in between rounds. But in these bursts, in these explosions, he's having success. He's finding DaCosta. It's just a question now. These aren't 3-minute rounds anymore. These are their pro ranks. There's 5 minutes. Will he get tired continuing to fight like that? And will DaCosta take advantage of that? If I'm DaCosta, if I'm in his corner, I'm saying, hey, just move out the way when this guy starts throwing bombs. Let him throw 4 or 5 bombs in the first 3 minutes. He's going to be juiced. He's going to be tired. And then put it on him.
DaCosta definitely wearing the damage that was delivered by Ira Lukowsky. You can see the swelling under his left eye right there.
Just a little more headroom.
Doctor's in the cage. It looks like round's going to start and then immediately go to the docs. Yep.
Yep, and it's not closed up yet. They're just going to, precaution.
I don't think nothing's going to come from this. His eyes still open. Just a bit of swelling.
Good. All right.
Very interesting fight, and you can see the odds that we have presented by BetMGM. These guys were a pick'em.
Ready. Ready.
I would like to see Lucas use his footwork a little bit more. Get out of the way of these strikes instead of just trying to exchange the whole time with them, because he hasn't had success when exchanging.
Oh, good head kick offered. Lukowsky tried to get the takedown, but a great sprawl by DaCosta so far. Looking to work his grappling offense here.
And if Lukowsky is already suffering from some fatigue, this is just going to make him more tired. Great on Lucas to snap, go to the back. Now has both hooks in, backpack. Lucas doing the right stuff. Sorry, not Lucas, Lukowsky doing the right stuff. It's getting to the fence, but now.
Good job defending so far, but it's getting tighter. This guy is a jiu-jitsu specialist, and he's almost under the neck, but Lukowsky defends.
Great job to turn in by Lukowsky, but now finds himself and bottom out, eating some big shots.
These are big shots by DaCosta, and he's pouring it on Lukowsky right now. Lukowsky trying to find an answer and get back up, so far unable to do so.
DaCosta going for the wrist wrap here, the Dagestani handcuff. It's been a staple of the marathon guys all night. Both hooks in. Lukowsky giving up his back. Seems confident in his back defense here. Oh, how the turntables have turned, Josh. This
Big time shift.
After a great first round by Lukowsky, finds himself here in trouble with Lucas DaCosta on his back. Seemingly like the fresher fighter here. Small cut on the eyebrow of Lukowsky now opens up.
DaCosta super tough to get out of there right now. He's taken over in the second round with 3 minutes to work on Lukowski's back.
Now back to the head. Now back to the head. If he slides off, go to mount. Up. Yeah.
Good shot selection too from DaCosta on the back. You don't see that very often. He's actually turning his glove to where the knuckles of your finger will actually hit. Not your actual knuckles, but the knuckles of the finger. And when you target the body like that, it just sucks.
And you could hear it too with those shots, especially from bottom, generating a lot of power.
It'll make the choke easier too when you're getting hit like that.
Hey, punch to the left. Get the wrist on your block. Hey, walk over the mount. You're there. 1 3/4 mount.
DaCosta on top, in control here.
A little shoulder strike. A little conversation being had right now by DaCosta and Lukowsky. Yeah, if DaCosta wanted, he could slide that left knee straight into mount.
Yes, sir. Another one.
He simply needs to tripod up. Lukowsky trying to use the fence to build back up. It's going to be tough like this. Now it's going to be a little easier now that he has an underhook.
A great job smothering
Great
by
job.
DaCosta.
Puts his hips in, tries to lace the legs. He's going to want to turn him off the fence just like that. Now it's a lot tougher to get up. Lukowsky showing his athleticism, maybe a minor fence grab or major, depending on how you look at it. Depends whose corner you're in.
DaCosta is all over Lukowsky.
Very, very slick. DC1, as the Marathon MMA guys call it.
Hey, sell out here. Big punches. 140 on the clock, please. Let's hunt the finish. Get the finish.
That's DC right there, DaCosta.
Hey, punch here. Punch here. Keep punching.
Crowd getting behind Lucas DaCosta here, the hometown favorite.
Yep, trying to corral the legs. He was able to do so.
And round two has been all Lucas DaCosta with the takedowns, with the smothering style here, and landing good ground and pound shots, even opening a cut over the eyebrow of Ira Lukowsky.
Yep, Lukowsky just unable to get back to his feet here in round number 2 since he got taken down. But he's not out of this fight, and we're back to striking. 50 seconds to work for both of these fighters. And we're in for a thrilling finish to round number 2 right here.
Lukowsky had success in round 1. However, he was fighting in bursts. I talked about it. It's almost like he holds his breath and swings as hard as he can for 10 seconds and then tries to recover from the energy just expended, but that's not maintainable. And it's cost him here in round 2 as he eats a big knee to the face.
Beautiful knee by DaCosta. Definitely hurt Lukowsky. It sits him down for the moment. And he's in defense mode right here with 20 seconds to go in round 2.
And great ground and pound here by Lucas DaCosta. And I like this, when someone's in an open guard, it's controlling the legs. It's very important to control the legs, to lead with your hips, and he's done a great job of that here tonight.
DaCosta turning the tide of this fight, dominating round number 2 for Lucas DaCosta. And Lukowski's got one more round. It could be 1-1 here in this fight, but that was a very, very good round by DaCosta.
Yeah, here in the replay brought to you by Major Pack. We see a failed takedown attempt by Ira Lukowsky. DaCosta does a great job of snapping it, getting to the back, and here we saw him in top mount after being on the back of Lukowsky for a bit. He landed some great ground and pound shots this round, and we just saw the inability of Lukowsky to get up, and I think that's due to fatigue. I think it's due to the way he fought round 1, and granted, he hurt DaCosta a lot in round 1. Multiple times dropped him, but it's just a not maintainable pace, and it's costing him here now as we head into round 3.
It sure looked like fatigue on the side of Lukowsky, but he's not out of it yet, and you can see the fight stats. 57 strikes for Lucas DaCosta. Both guys 1 of 3 on takedowns so far, but DaCosta a lot of control time there in that second round. The majority of the round.
Last round, ready? Fight.
Chance of Lucas being shouted out in the crowd as we start round 3.
This one has been entertaining from start to finish. We will see who can pull away here in round number 3.
Yeah, after a minute break, this is when Lukowsky is the most dangerous. I'm sure he has a couple more explosions. If I'm Costa, I'm playing this extra cautious for the first minute. And here we're seeing a little bit more footwork. He's not just standing in front of Lukowsky.
Great entry by DaCosta. Able to power take down Ira Lukowsky right there. And this is not where you want to be if you're Ira Lukowsky and Lucas DaCosta's in control.
No, this is where Lukowsky spent most of round 2 on his back.
And DaCosta's not a guy to coast. He's going to look for the finish if he gets you in this position.
Josh, I think I saw what you did there.
You like that?
DaCosta's not coasting at all. He's very active when on top. A little elbow frame, pushing elbows.
And beautiful work on the ground so far by DaCosta.
Put his head in the cage. Good job.
Slides right in to half guard there.
Lukowsky trying to give up his back from the half guard position.
He almost has to in order to get up
Yeah.
out of these positions.
He's choosing not to do the technical get-ups, and he'd rather athlete out of him, but if you're already tired, they just become much harder to do. But good on him. Again, another little reap by DaCosta to make Lukowsky lose his balance. Wow, another
Climb in the back.
Another reap to a jump to the back.
Seeing a little bit of everything from both these fighters, the striking, the grappling. But I would say in the grappling department, that is where DaCosta is the most comfortable.
Yeah, and he's gotten a lot better there. He's shown a lot of improvements. In that first round, while hurt, half unconscious, was still able to defend the rear naked choke of Lukowsky.
Tap, tap, tap.
And it's a stoppage right there. Ira Lukowsky had enough. Lucas DaCosta getting the finish in round number 3.
Wow.
Just dominated at the start of round 2 and round number 3 dominated.
Wow, honestly, I didn't see the finish.
It was hard to see. Yeah, I don't know if he tapped.
I don't know if he tapped his strikes, but nevertheless, after the first round, Lucas DaCosta had to have his eyes closed up, to be dropped multiple times, and then to come back and just put it on Lukowsky the way he did.
Showing the heart too.
Yeah, that was an incredible fight, incredible comeback victory for Lucas DaCosta.
We'll let the crowd take this one. Here in the major pack replay, we've got that takedown by DaCosta, just pure strength, forcing him to the ground. Those short elbows right here, just uncomfortable for Ira Lukowsky. And you can see, we'll see if we get an angle of the finish. He was all over his back in round number 3 and in round number 2. But right here, as we turn over, we get that angle. And still look like he tapped the strikes. Nick Barron's a little bit in the way, but nevertheless, Lucas DaCosta, what an incredible victory for him here tonight. He improves to 2-1 as a professional fighter. And you see the 2 UFC fighters in his corner, Trey Ogden and Miles Johns. They couldn't be happier. They'll take that victory home with them tonight and enjoy it. We're about to get our victor tonight in a good performance by Ira Lukowsky in the first round, but wasn't enough.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this bantamweight bout has ended at 2 minutes and 20 seconds of the 3rd round. Your winner by TKO due to strikes, out of the red corner, Lucas DaCosta!
Winner, Lucas DaCosta. Man, you are a dog. You should be barking right now because that was insane. After a tough first round, you get dropped multiple times. What's going through your head? That's how we get down, baby! You are a dog through and through. after the first round, you got dropped a couple times. What's going in your head going into round 2?
Man, first and foremost, thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. This is nothing without him. Losing, winning, he's always good. But most of all, man, I gotta trust my corners. I listen to the voices in my corner. I got Marathon, OG, Trey Ogden, Miles Jones in my corner. I would be stupid not to listen to them. So just staying focused, trying to keep my ears open and listen to their advice and stay focused at the task at hand.
Great corner, great gym. Lucas DaCosta, what's next for you after a big win?
Man, Joe Wooster, Scott Kerber. I know you guys got a show coming up in December. I want in. I just want to stay active. Whoever wants it, I'm here.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, Lucas DaCosta.